Muted. There we go. Now hopefully you can hear me. So hey, what's up everybody? This is Kalan with White Glove Models and welcome back to the channel. This is probably going to be a little bit shorter live stream today just because my voice is not with it today, and I'm not I was actually supposed to have my back surgery today, but that is not happening. It got postponed, and I don't know when that's going to happen. But then, of course, I wake up this morning and I don't have a voice, which is weird. So it is what it is. I don't think I'm coming down with anything. I just think that I haven't been using my vocal cords. But hopefully everything's all right. I hope you guys are doing okay. I'm trying to made a bunch of changes here, and of course I deleted the one thing I needed. So let's see, I'll just throw this one up here. By the way, this is a new logo that Kenny created. So he was kind of tinkering around with stuff, and Kenny over at HobbyLink International created that. So we'll use the new one, and I'll head over to chat here. And we have Muse is in the house, as well as Model Tank Guy. How's it going? You guys are kind of talked to Marcy a little bit about snow and all that. And so now, yeah, I caught that pretty quickly. Thank you, Marcy. Yeah, I had it muted. Thankfully, I looked down and I saw it was muted. So sorry about my voice. I hope you guys can hear me and understand me okay. But like I said, this is probably going to be fairly brief for a couple of different reasons, and also because of my back. So I appreciate those of you that are joining me right now, and just want to give you kind of a brief update of what is going to be happening the next month, I would say, or couple weeks at least. So originally I was going to be out on surgery, so I wasn't going to be posting stuff in the next couple of weeks. This last week just ran into a lot of issues. I've got the Ladder 9 fire truck. I was filming pack 2 and pack 3, and I kind of ran into a major foo bar, or whatever you want to call it. I wasn't happy with it. So, of course, I can't just let that slide because this is a donation build. This is going to be donated to the Yreka City Fire Department, the department that I work for. And I'll tell you what those issues were. So the chrome diamond plating, I didn't like. Something just looks funky about it. And I wasn't too keen on it. So I ripped everything off and took all the parts off that we had applied. And I am now going to be stripping all of this and then re-chroming it with proper chrome, and doing some better detail on all of the chrome diamond plating for the Ladder 9. So what that kind of entails, because I have a lot of stuff put together already, is a lot of taping. And I know this is kind of washed out because the sun is right there. But yeah, I ended up having to tape everything off, and then we're going to clean all this up and re-chrome it. And I had to make a stencil for the number 9 because that's obviously going to be repainted. And then this was the fun part. So there's a lot of chrome on this interior piece and a lot of funky little spaces that were hard to tape off. So I think I became a true modeler this last week, and I purchased Silly Putty. So Silly Putty. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Glad that you could join us. So yeah, I've never used Silly Putty, but I've seen a lot of modelers use it, and it is kind of a go-to thing for masking for some people. And the Silly Putty worked great in getting into all those weird little spaces that I just couldn't mask. And then what I did was I just kind of put some tape over the top of it just to extra protect it, And so what I'll be doing is kind of getting these ready to coat with, and I have the All Clad 2. And this is the chrome, and I have their base for the chrome as well, the black base. So I'm going to try that, and I'm hoping I don't screw up this fire engine. Otherwise, I'm going to end up having to purchase the first few packs again. But otherwise, that's kind of what's been going on there. The Land Rover, it's been raining here, and the weather's been really cold. So I haven't put the final clear coat onto the Land Rover yet, just because I'm not there yet. So and the weather's just, I don't want to risk ruining that final clear. So I'll be doing that at some point. But anyway, so yeah, basically my plan, I was planning on not putting out a lot while I was recovering from my surgery. But this whole last week, it's just been kind of hard to get anything done, just because my back's been really bad, and I've just had some other appointments and stuff I had to go to. I haven't had a lot of time. And with where I'm at with the Bismarck and the ladder truck now, and also with the Eleanor and all of the other plastic builds that I'm working on, it just behooves me to maybe take a couple weeks off from the regular schedule of posting 2 to 3 videos a week plus a live stream or 2, and just take some time off, regroup, get some filming done. And hey, Ross, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. And just kind of get some backlog done, because when my surgery ends up happening, I'm going to have all that preset on YouTube to auto release. And so I can't promise that what I'm thinking is, like, maybe in the next 2 weeks, I'll just take those 2 weeks off. And if I post here or there, I'll post here or there, maybe one video a week or something, and maybe do a live stream. But basically until the first week of May, you won't be seeing a lot coming out, just because I'm kind of working on stuff in the background and also trying to regroup and get some of these some of these builds filmed and get some more stuff into the backlog. So that's kind of what's going there. And I've got a lot of other stuff, that I need to take care of personal wise. So that will basically be what the plan is. So if you're not seeing my regular content coming out for a couple weeks, don't be alarmed. It's just me trying to regroup and recombobulate. So I appreciate all of your help and support on that. And then I will let you guys know if I'm not going to be live streaming on that particular Monday. You can head over to the Facebook group and check that out. I haven't figured out how to post onto YouTube like Kenny does over at HobbyLink International. He'll post something on YouTube, and maybe it's because I'm not monetized or something. I don't know. But anyways, that's kind of what that is all about. And I hope you guys can all understand. I know not everybody watches these live streams, so the only way I can really let people know is by telling you here, and then on Facebook and maybe on Instagram or Twitter. But I don't really get as many followers on Twitter as I do Instagram. Twitter is a little weird. I don't really understand it, but yeah. I do need to get to work on the hind as well. And there's a lot of photo etch that's going into the first 2 steps. So in the first 2 steps alone of the Edward hind, there are over 60, I think it's 64 parts of just PE that have to go into the cockpit. And so that's going to take a lot of work, and it doesn't really make any sense to film every second of that happening, and it's really hard for the cameras to pick up on some of the photo etch. So I'm going to kind of work on that to get part 1 out at the beginning of May, along with kind of getting you guys caught up on some of these other builds that I've been working on. And so anyways, that's my plan. And again, I apologize, my voice is just gone today. And I hope you guys are all doing well and had a wonderful Easter. And So far, we have Ross, Paul, Model Tank Guy. Sorry, Model Tank Guy. I always forget your name. And Marcy. And I guess a lot of you are getting snow. Paul was saying, yeah, going for surgery isn't fun. I've gone in several times for kidney stones the past couple of years. Yeah, they're replacing or removing and replacing a entire disc that's just completely gone. And so I'm constantly hurting from that. Gilbert. Okay, that's right. Thank you, Gilbert. I appreciate that. I will try and remember that. But yeah, that's my surgery it's not going to be fun, but from my understanding, it's a pretty quick recovery if you get up and start moving around right afterwards. So I'm hoping that things go well with that, because I'd like to get back to fighting fire and doing all the fun stuff on top of modeling. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have any questions for me. One thing that I have a question for the community is let me grab it. So I got this custom pumper that we are going to add on to for the Yreka City Fire Department annual fire benefit dinner auction. It's a lot to say, but I'm going to be building this and auctioning this off at the annual fire benefit that we have, where the ladder 9 will be presented to the fire department, and this one will be auctioned off to raise money for the fire department once it's built. It's a really cool engine. We've never owned an American LaFrance of this year. We had Seagraves. So we had a 1951 Seagrave and a 1961 Seagrave. And I can't find those. Those are really hard to find, a model kit of those. So this was the next best thing that I could come up with. And it looks kind of similar to engine 405, which we are restoring to put into our fire museum. And I want to try to so our engines are white. And so I'll obviously paint it white, but I have loads and loads of pictures and stuff of our old fire department logos and pictures of what the trucks look like. So I was told Circus City Decals might be able to remake those decals to make me some decals to go on this fire truck, so I can make it a Yreka City fire truck. Does anybody else have any other suggestions besides Circus City Decals before I go straight to them and try to order from them? I don't know. They do a lot of train stuff, but I'm sure they could probably do the decals for that. I don't know. I know there's got to be other companies that do it. I wish that I could do it myself, but I don't have the stuff to make that happen. So I know some people are able to print their own decals and do that. So custom trucks, is that a name of a Gilly? But yeah, I thought that would be kind of a fun build. And then there was a resin version of a 1951 Seagrave, the open cab. It's a resin version of it, but the guy had it on eBay and I haven't been able to find it. Custom trucks, name of a decal guy that makes them. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Gilly. He does all kinds for big rigs. See, that's okay. Thank you. I'll check that one out. It's so weird. My it's just like my voice is just gone, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna write that down. Custom trucks. I'll have to give them a look on the Googles. But yeah, I hope you guys all had a good Easter. Our Easter was actually kind of canceled because my wife's nephews are all sick. And so then her dad started to not feel well. And so basically, I guess we're going to be doing Easter next week. So assuming everybody's feeling better by then. I definitely hope I'm not coming down with something, but I just think it's my voice because I literally haven't talked to anybody this weekend or anything like that. And then my wife's been busy doing dog sitting at her parents' house and stuff, so she's usually gone. But yeah, like I said, this will probably just be a really short live stream just because otherwise I'm just rambling on and I've got nothing else to share with you guys other than the fact that I will be taking a couple weeks off until the 1st of May to just kind of get caught up with filming and things like that. And so I can kind of have a backlog of stuff for when I actually do go out for my surgery. So I think I'm going to end it here. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. And, I definitely do appreciate those of you that do show up for the Monday live streams. Definitely makes it a lot more fun when I have somebody to talk to. At some point, I would like to actually try to build some stuff on the live streams, which would be way more interesting for you guys than just hearing me ramble on. So anyways, I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful week. And thanks for stopping in. And I will see you guys next time.